say that again, Larry Watlington of Keep Cyber Simple. Next part of this course on information systems management. Great topic. E-commerce and enterprise systems. Okay, let's get into this, all right? E-commerce, enterprise systems. So when we think about e-commerce, these are some of the topics we're going to cover, definitions, what it provides, the digital market, goods, services, the different types of e-commerce, business models, and we're going to wrap it up with some security and privacy considerations. So when we think about e-commerce, what are we really talking about, right? That's the use of the internet and the web to transact business. It's a digitally enabled transaction. I am not handing you $1 and you give me a little bag across the counter. Now, it really kind of began in the mid-90s, 1995, and have grown really exponentially. If you, I don't know how old you may be, but you may have heard this term called the dot-com bubble. Actually, that was really, the from the genesis to the apex. But during that time, a lot of businesses started out, and a lot of them failed along the way, which is a common model in business. Where you have the initial producers, and then the ones that actually survive. And that number usually always is the same thing. So a lot of those did not survive, but a lot of them did, and now they're thriving. So what does e-commerce provide for us? It really, ubiquity and global reach. Because just like now, I sit at my home, I make these videos, and people from all over the world are able to watch those through global reach and ubiquity. It's ubiquitous. Doesn't matter where I am, doesn't matter where you are, as long as you have an internet connection, we can work and we can do business together. It breaks across international boundaries across the globe. And some of the effects, like I say, it has removed, again, boundaries, removed geographical locations to where now the world becomes your marketplace. Reduce costs in many areas. Sometimes that can be a very not so clear area because there are other costs that are generated, but there are cost savings that you do get. What does it provide? Like I say, universal standards. One set of technology standards is the internet standard. So for me to get up and running, all I have to have is an internet connection, an IP address, whether it's IPv4, IPv6, whatever the technology excuse me, is. But it's a standard set of technologies that I don't have to create and I don't have to build my own. And some of the effects of that, it makes the entering the market entry costs much lower. And it makes the consumer's search costs lower. Because we don't have to agree on some type of technology standards. It's a ubiquitous standard across the world. So I can get into the market and you can find my goods through the same type of, without having to be a high-tech individual. It also provides what we call richness and interactivity. It supports video, audio, different contents. Like now, you're seeing this stuff I can throw up here now because it just adds more richness, more dynamics to what you can provide to your customer. We can get music to you via MP3s. You can get videos, just what you need. And it provides for interaction. Not only can I do these static videos, but sometimes we set up a Zoom call session. So now I can have two-way audio, one-way or two-way video. So a lot of richness, a lot of interactivity. And like I say, those are some of the things. Now we can all become co-participants. It's not a static environment. And as technology increases, we're getting even better and better at that co-participantship with respect to delivering goods, services to the marketplace. The other thing, we call information density. Information density, this is where we have, now we can get a lot of information about, not only from a marketing perspective, but you as a consumer. You can go to Amazon, you can go to different websites, you can read information, you can grasp all types of information about a product before you choose to buy it. And I think what has really helped with this is what we call greater price transparency and greater cost transparency. So now at your fingertips, you have the data and the information you need to go out and say, hey, is this the right price? Can I find this cheaper somewhere else? But to me, probably the biggest thing for this is now you go to websites and you can see other people who bought that product and get a real-time review from them. Hey, this product sucks, or hey, this was great, did just what I thought it was going to do. And really, there's no better advertisement, there's no better testimonial than coming from someone else, not from some actor, but from another human who has that product, and they go give it a review. So that's just kind of an overview. But when we come back, we're going to talk about the digital market, the digital goods, and the digital services. Stay tuned.